Hey y'all, Minecraft King Pro album update video primarily because I don't really plan on making any more really emotional videos until I come up with something new, some new revelation and whatnot, or just an update on it. I'm still the same miserable person I always was, but that's besides the point. Album news. We are talking straight album. Name has been finalized, and I know that's been up in the air for a while. I know what the name's going to be. There's an alternative title, but then there's also going to be a name. Like, what's really the deal with that? It has been determined. The album is just going to be called Calypso. It's just going to be called the alternative title, because I can't really find a main title that really encapsulates what I really feel to the point that Calypso does. Now, Calypso, in my little journal here, which has been my best friend, as we see, we have two halves of it. We got the first half and the second half. And the first half I played, it's going to be a bit upbeat. You know, it's going to be playful in a way, self-aware in a happy yet unhealthy way. That's kind of the vibe I'm going for. And the second half, I plan on being heavy. I plan on being miserable. I plan on being like, what's the word? I put it here. Defeated. Like you're a spectator to your own bad habits. That's what I plan on making this album about. Calypso is the god of being hidden in Greek mythology, and I plan on using that for a lot of the feelings in the song. I plan on having, this album. I plan on having the topic of being cast aside, or you know, oftentimes being hidden. You know what I mean? Like, I plan on having that be like a pretty turn on my heater because it's a little cold in here. I plan on that being like a pretty heavy topic. You know, being hidden, being messy, being confused. The intro, I want to be like omnipresent in a way. And this is the thing. The album is split into two parts, but there is three distinct like interludes, I'll say, but they're not really interludes. There is two interludes, but that's besides the point. The intro, the middle part, and the ending, the outro. I plan on those being sort of omnipresent in a way where you're like you're watching everything through a VCR. Like you're going through your brain. You're like, what happened? First part, second part. You know what I mean? That's kind of what I plan on having it be. So, for example, there's Vanilla. This is the intro track. I've played this so many times. I updated the mixing on this a little bit, so it sounds a bit heavier. Sounds a bit heavier. But this track I'm planning to be omnipresent, and I plan on asking the question, like, can we go back? Like questioning if it's really over in a way. Like, for example, I have these lines where I go like, can I still hold these hands that don't feel like mine? You know? And stuff like that. I'm not going to go too deep into it because I don't really have a lot of lyrics for this one yet. I'm still trying to finalize. I mean, this is the intro track. I need it to be the start of it. But Sweet Wrist. I love this one. I want this to be a soft song. I want it to be very minimalistic. I want the beat to do a lot of talking. I want it to be very groovy. Love that song. This one is Jeff Buckley and Dean Blunt are faggots. Funny name, I know. I could say that. I had boyfriends before. Not boyfriends, but I was into boys. I guess I'm pansexual in a way. I don't know. We'll talk about that another time. Lower the window a little bit. Very good. You hear that guitar, dude? Next one is You Are Just Like Your Father. This one I plan on talking pretty heavily about my family and about how I feel like I've never really... This is gonna sound so corny, and I'm so sorry, but I've never really felt like I belonged pretty much anywhere. Like, for instance, my whole family never really, other than one cousin of mine, whose name is Arthur, which I love him very, very much. I love him to death. Everyone else hasn't really felt like family to me, except for my father. And this song, I plan on talking about that. This next song is called Retard. Love this one. I actually sampled a TikTok in here. This is what inspired me to make the song. I think it's right here. Hold on. Why is so much money in that? Love that. Fucking love this thing. And I got lyrics for this, and it talks about being stupid, you know, fucking things up. But in an upbeat way. This is what I was talking about with the intro, where I plan on having it be playful in a way. Like being like happy and self-aware of bad habits, but not really acknowledging like the disparity or the sadness of it. You know what I'm saying. Next is You Know. Love this one. This intro is a this is a remake of the outro track Calypso, but in a different key with a different instrument. And I plan on reusing the same chorus for Calypso for this. And then I got some lyrics for this one too that talk about it's pretty good. It's about missing your ex, obviously, because that's all I fucking do nowadays. You know, it goes like, I check my phone again, even though it's dead. I keep your name safe, but my texts aren't read. Like, it's good. It's got a little vibe to it. I got a lot more. Check my phone again. Next is the Rome interlude, which I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. This is still up for interpretation. I'm still trying to decide what I want to do with this. I know I want there to be this part where it goes like, all roads lead to, all roads lead to, all roads lead to. Because there's actually a motif that plays in the song later on that I was really proud of. It actually, Undertale inspired me. It's right here. All roads lead to, all roads lead to, all roads lead to. But I can't have that play for the whole song, so we're gonna figure out what to do. This one is Killer Chris 408. This is about a good friend, an old friend of mine. Where I was a piece of shit to him. I was a complete asshole. And I bullied that kid, and he just wanted to be my friend. And it's so crazy that I'm in this position now where making friends isn't as easy as just, you know, playing the same game as them. You actually need like genuine connections with them. And to that, I feel so awful. I feel terrible to this poor boy that I was just a complete asshole and jerk to. And to that, I'm sorry. If I could go back, I would be the nicest person I could. Next is the It's Over interlude. Oh, no, wait. I forgot, I just made this today. This is, I forget what it's called. Fuck, I actually can't remember what it's called. I'll post the name in the comments. I can't remember what I named this, because I literally made this today. It might be unnamed still, actually. It might still be unnamed. But next up is the It's Over interlude. Next is the It Is What It Is. And this is the part where the album gets fucking real. This is where it changes completely up in the tone. You'll hear it right here in 3, 2, 1. 3. Hear that shit? That shit's heavy. That's just metal. Some of that ain't metal. Next up is Altoid Cam, which is Pretty good. I actually might move this to the song before. I might swap this and It Is What It Is, because this is pretty similar to the beats prior. In fact, this actually uses the same instrument. I believe it's a xenophone, but I could be wrong. This actually uses the same instrument as You Know does, as You Know. Next is So, which So is pretty good. I plan on having the vocals on this one be very blurred out and muddy in a way. Kind of in the back seat. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and here it is. This right here is my magnum opus right here. Can You Just Never Talk Again? This is the final track before the outro. Just listen to this shit, dude. Ooh, you can hear that shit? You hear that shit? I have the lyrics right here. And the lyrics talk about not wanting to hear the person's voice ever again, even though it's all you hear. Like right here, I have, can you just never talk again? I still hear you while I try to breathe. You moved on like I was nothing then. I'm still stuck right where you left me. And then I plan on having all the vocals on this one be very like tiny, you know, like soft, like sort of resigned in a way, like in the back, similar to So. You know, it's pretty good. You know, your voice pulls me back to when you said you never leave. Can you just never talk again? Cause your voice makes my ears bleed. Damn, this shit good! You hear this shit? You hear this shit? And then Calypso. This shit's so good. This shit's so deep, so good. I don't feel right. Hadn't slept once. I'm up all night. This is gonna be a good album. I feel it. Anyways, that is going to be the end of this video. Album is in the works. Hopefully releasing before June. We will keep notes though. We will see. We will find out. In the meantime though, Minecraft King Pro out. Thank you to everyone who watches these videos, who's interested on the album. We'll see. And again, not every song is about the fucking breakup. Like, fucking, what's it called? The, where is it? You're Just Like Your Father talks about my family. Retard is gonna talk a lot about my friend Trey. Killer Chris talks about my friends. You'll see, it's not just a breakup album. Cause you know I didn't really want to make a breakup album. Minecraft King Pro out, guys. I'll see y'all later.